Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I finally have a video for you that has nothing whatsoever to do about China, but it is another one that I originally filmed several months ago. For those who don't know, I am a massive fan of the Eurovision Song Contest, which is an annual singing competition we have here in Europe, where countries from across the continent and elsewhere, including Australia, send in their own acts or groups with original songs to compete against each other. People at home and juries then vote for their favourites, and the act with the most points wins. There's a smorgasbord of musical delights on offer, and I'll admit some less so delightful entries. It's colourful, it's a great way to explore the culture and musical heritage of different countries, and it's just fabulous overall, really. So if you haven't heard of it before, then definitely go and check it out. The best thing to do is probably just search Eurovision in YouTube and loads of videos will come up. I am such a big fan of the contest. I am actually an editor and correspondent for the world's biggest fan site devoted to Eurovision, Wiwibloggs. So if you're in need of some Eurovision news with attitude and want to follow the contest yourself, then definitely go and check us out over there. Link in the description. This past year, the contest partnered up with MyHeritage, and the company were also kind enough to sponsor us at Wiwibloggs as well. So as part of this, they gave a bunch of us Wiwibloggers our own DNA test kits in order to delve a bit deeper into our own heritage. I initially recorded a reaction video of me taking the test and watching my results back in May of 2019. Unfortunately, it never got uploaded and has been sitting on my hard drive ever since. But rather than it never seeing the light of day, I thought now would be a good time to upload it to this channel. And hopefully this should add a bit of diversity to this channel rather than it all being about my trip to China. So without further ado, I will hand you over to me from April 2019. Hey everyone, this is Jonathan from Wiwibloggs here in the UK, and I am super excited because I have the opportunity to delve a bit deeper into my heritage and see what links there might be to other countries in my past, because I have been given a MyHeritage DNA test kit. It is one of these special Eurovision limited edition ones, so I got the 60s themed one. It's got a few like facts and trivia things on the back, stuff like the first Eurovision that was broadcast in colour was the 1968 contest at the Royal Albert Hall. So the reason that I wanted to do one is I have been born and brought up here in the UK, actually up north in Yorkshire. I know that I don't really have a northern accent, but I promise I am definitely a northerner, brought up in Leeds, good old Leeds. However, my surname is a bit weird. Vautrey is not the most traditional English name, and we believe that's because it is French. I guess they'd probably pronounce it Vautrey. Vautrey? I've done very minimal research into this, but just from Googling stuff, I know that there is a restaurant in southeast France called Chez Vautrey, and there is an area called Le Marais de Vautrey, which is apparently a 3.5 hectare area of marshland in the Coucy commune of southeast France. Hopping over the border to Switzerland, there is also a road called Rue Louis Vautrey in Delémont, I believe. That was named after a Swiss historian called Louis Vautrey, who lived in the 1800s. So I'm hoping by doing this DNA test that I might be able to unearth a few French-Swiss links in there, see how much of a European continental ethnicity I have. I don't know how long the Vautreys have been up in Yorkshire, how long they've been in the UK, so it'll be interesting to see what percentage this DNA test sort of gives me as English versus any other things that it comes up with. So I haven't opened this yet, so this is going to be fun. Let's get to it. Oh, here we go. Pulls up further. Nice little purple box. Let's open this up. All rise for the national anthem. That's a nice little touch. I think, you know, any Eurovision fan should take a moment of silence during our national anthem there. Right, let's read these instructions. Remove one cheek swab from its wrapper and use the swab head to scrape the inside of one of your cheeks while rotating the swab for 30 to 60 seconds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I have a feeling it's gonna feel like a long time. In we go then. I guess it's sort of like giving your cheek a massage. Cool, and we are done. Lots of lovely DNA on here. Right, so I've got to open one of these. Insert the swab inside, swab end down. Once the swab touches the bottom of the vial, break the swab against the inside. Oh, there we go. Close the vial tightly. And there we go. That is one of my DNA samples done. Swab the other cheek with the second swab. Make sure to remember you do the other cheek, I guess. Not good with left and right me, so probably a good thing I reminded myself. And in we go again. And done. Opening up the second vial. So you put that in and then break the little twig thing off. Screw that back on and we have just put them both in the same little pot. I knew I'd do something stupid like that. So just gonna fish one of those out, put it in the other one. No idea if that will affect the results, but I've only got one kit, so we'll see. There we go, always read the instructions carefully. 2 little DNA samples ready to be sent off. Now this is where the biohazard plastic bag comes in. Put them on the cotton and then back into the bag. Zip that up and there we go. My little DNA samples are in there. And now I just have to find the envelope and then we can put those inside and send it off back to MyHeritage. And hopefully we should get the results sometime soon. So I guess I will leave it here for now and we will check back in once we've found out what the results are. Hopefully they'll find that French-Swiss connection that I'm looking for. Who knows, maybe I'm something completely different and I'm 25% Russian. We'll just have to wait and see. So I will catch you soon and yeah, I'm just very intrigued to see what the results are. Cannot wait. Okay, so here we are a few weeks later and it is finally time to see the results. I haven't had a sneak peek or anything, so I have no idea what it's going to come up with. I guess we'll find out together. Yeah, we'll see if it can find any of that French-European connection, or maybe I've just been looking down the wrong path the whole time, I don't know. So yeah, I guess we'll just get to it. Okay, let's go. Jonathan, you are 37.9% North and West European. Only 25.4% Irish, Scottish and Welsh. 13.5% Iberian. Got the Iberian realness. 12.8% Balkan. I'm going all over the place. And 10.4% Scandinavian. Wait, it's not even coming up with any English. That's weird. Okay, view full ethnicity estimate. Right, so I'm 100% European, so I don't have anything outside of Europe. Oh, I'm just sort of absorbing it all in. So 37.9% North and West European, which is sort of that France, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands region. So it sort of picked that up, yeah. And then 25.4% Irish, Scottish and Welsh, but no English. That's the most surprising thing, that I am apparently 0% English, having lived here my entire life. And my parents and my grandparents have lived here for their entire life. So, wow, okay. And then 10.4% Scandinavian, which I'm happy about. I do love a fair few Scandinavian Eurovision entries. So I'm quite happy to have a bit of Scandinavian in me. And then I've got 13.5% South Europe, which is mainly Iberian. So Spain, Portugal. Okay. And then, I mean, I wasn't expecting this one, 12.8% East European, and that's Balkan. I have no idea what connection I have to the Balkan region, but that's pretty exciting to find out. Maybe I need to sort of get into my Balkan ballads a bit more. I do like a fair few. Kruna from Serbia was one of my favourites this year. But yeah, I've got some Balkan blood running through me. So yeah, going on to all supported ethnicities. 0% English is such a weird thing to have. That is a bit freaky. I don't know if my accident in sort of putting the swabs in the same thing resulted in some sort of mistake, but there we go. Okay, so 0% Finnish. So I'm not Finno-Scandinavian at all, just Scandinavian. And yeah, 0% Greek or Italian or Sardinian. 0% Baltic and East European. So it's just all the Balkan region. And then yeah, 0% African American or Asian or Middle East Oceania. That was sort of expected, I think. But yeah, wow. That is not what I was expecting. I mean, I thought there'd be a bit of a sort of, you know, that North and West European connection with the France, but for it to be like 37.9% and then zero, the zero English is just like a bit, it's taking me aback a bit. I don't really know what to say about that. That has been a really weird discovery overall. I'm gonna have to do some more digging, I guess, to see exactly how far my Yorkshire roots actually go. Okay, so this was the part of the video where I started going on about how you could get your own MyHeritage DNA kit, but since the links and free shipping code that I talk about are now months old, I have no idea if they're actually still working, and MyHeritage aren't sponsoring me to upload it on my personal channel, so I will leave info in the description below if you do want to go and check it out and see if the link does work. If you do want to get your own kit, then make sure you've read all the privacy terms, make sure you know what's happening with your own DNA, and that you can request MyHeritage to destroy your DNA sample after you've seen the results if you want to, which is what I did. But I guess the upside of uploading this video several months late is that I've been able to do a bit more research into the results, i.e. my dad, who's a bit more into history than I am, has told me a few things. So it seems like I am a mix of Celtic, Irish, Norse and French Huguenot. French Huguenot are apparently a group of Protestants. That term came up around the 16th century to begin with, I think. Thus, my lack of English is perhaps not so much of a surprise, as the Anglo-Saxons are not technically English. You'd have to go back all the way to the Romans to get any specific English genes. The Celts also apparently came up through the Balkans, which is probably how that region got thrown into the mix. So there we go, you now know a bit more about me and my genetic heritage. All I know is that I apparently now need to start rooting for France a bit more in the Eurovision Song Contest, alongside the UK, of course. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, comment down below if you've taken a similar DNA test yourself. Be really interesting to hear the results. I would say subscribe, but I'm now out of months old footage to upload now. This was more a sort of tick it off the bucket list thing rather than me actually becoming a full-time YouTuber. But who knows, maybe I'll be back in a year with a video about things that I'm doing right now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!